Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to more Battle Brothers. This is day 59 in the afternoon. This is episode 32. We are in a bit of a precarious situation. This is day 59. By day 50, even maybe even day 40, but day 50 for sure. We're not in the best outfit gear that we could be. I mean, hunting bows are fine for this far in the game. We don't need to have war bows or masterwork bows or whatever. Having a sergeant with a standard is great, although him being an... I'm really thinking that our sergeant being an archer with a bit of melee skill and being able to pull out the banner every now and then but start as an archer might benefit us. These guys on the flanks, I was actually thinking, you know, having them be crossbowmen because of the plus aim from crossbows with, you know, primarily melee skill and switching out to pole arms later on might be a good thing too. But basically what I'm trying to get at is we're starting to get people with brawny. We should have people with brawny by this point in the game. But what we're lacking is people with really good heavy armor, and we are working towards that. That is sort of our priority right now, is good heavy armor. You've got brawny, you've got 66 fatigue. That's not good. You've got brawny, you have 80 fatigue, and you've got direwolf mail armor, which is pretty solid. I mean, you're a good candidate for some nice heavy armor. One of the cool things about heavy armor is, and a heavy helmet, it makes it possible for you to switch out to a two-hander. And with a two-hander, you're not carrying a shield. A shield is minus 16 fatigue. This flail, for example, is minus 8. If I was to take a look at a warband, that's minus 10. So this is 16 and 8. That's minus 24 fatigue versus minus 10 for carrying a warband. So you can really afford the heavier armor then as a counter, and if we have brawny, that's really good. Now I've got masteries on some people though. I've got axe mastery here. No, I don't. Torleaf is new. No masteries. Right, he's my new beastman. I used to have axe mastery here on Mr. Fourfinger, but he ended up dying on us. That's unfortunate. He's got good HP. We're starting to get some defense. Well, no, we don't. These are the shield. The shield is giving us this. Without the shield, we actually probably have negative range defense. Yeah, we have negative range defense without the shield, so that's a little bad. But I mean, we're working towards some sort of mastery here. We could use Torleaf for whatever we want at this point. Also, we have axe mastery on Wolfgang the Colossus. We could maybe give him a great axe instead of this hatchet and make him a two-handed user. I mean, if he lost the shield, he'd have two range defense, but 16 melee defense. Still good H-Pizzle going on in the city there. But yeah, we could maybe get him a great axe going on in the future. Hagen here is a level 3, nowhere near mastery, also great fatigue, considering he doesn't have brawny yet. And, I mean, he's currently using a boar spear because his aim isn't great, but he has 2 stars in melee skill, so he's likely going to get up there by the time we get levels going on him. So he could be a really good candidate for, like, a two-handed sword user. Like a great sword user, maybe, if we can get his skill up to close to 70 or so in the next few levels. I mean, we probably want reach advantage before we really commit to that, because reach advantage is not for just reach weapons, it's for just two-handed weapons, and every time you hit with it you get melee defense. This is what it's for. Reach advantage is not for your long two-handed reach people like this, like Havard here. It's made for people with great axes and great swords and warbrands that don't have that kind of reach. Yeah, we could definitely do something with Hagen if we keep him around. His melee defense and range defense is what? Not great, but we can build that up. He's level 3. He's level 3 with gifted, so he's sort of like level 4 though, so we do have to be aware of that. Yeah, we can definitely make something happen there if we want to get into two-hand business. Ulfert is never going to be that good on melee skill. You know, Ulfert might be a good candidate to... No, he's a spearmaster already, right? Yeah. Okay. I was thinking Ulfert might be a good candidate to switch out to swords. Do I have a sword active? Yeah, so spears give you plus 20 chance to hit with their basic thrust. So they're really good for training weapons. The swords slash has plus 10% chance to hit, which is the same on a warbrand. Warbrands have slash as well. The great sword has a different attack that uses 6 AP instead of 4, so you can only hit once per turn with it. Does a shit ton more damage, and it has a plus 5% chance to hit, whereas the Warbrand's attack slash has a plus 10%, and you can swing twice in a turn if you have the AP and fatigue for it. How about you, Edmund? What's your situation? You're level 4. Without your shield, what do you look like as far as defenses go? 9 and 9. That's not terrible. I mean, your melee skill is not fantastic, though. I mean, if we could get a lot better melee skill on you, if we can get some really good rolls, your resolve is fine. What was your background? You were a messenger. Interesting. And you got good HP, probably Colossus. Yeah, we took Colossus and Steelbrow. Oh, we took Shield Expert on you, though. Yeah, no. That's the thing. Like, Torleaf here, we did not take Shield Expert on, and Hagen here, we have not taken Shield Expert on. Other people, yeah, we haven't taken it on Wolfgang the Colossus either, but is Wolfgang really a likely candidate for a two-hander? 69 aim, good melee. Actually, yes, Wolfgang, we might be able to fit into a two-hander. We could probably get him into that Warbrand pretty soon if we were to get him... Oh no, sorry, not a Warbrand, into a Great Axe pretty soon if we could get a Great Axe and we could, you know, work a few extra things out. That's a possibility. We could definitely maybe go for something like that. Because you have access to reach advantage at your next level up. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Round swing gains plus 5 chance to hit. Okay. See, the Great Axe at least does have the ability to potentially hit more things. It's everything around you. So the Great Axe is really a single target hitting thing with like massive damage. It's like it's like a mix between the Greatsword and the Warbrand, except with the more damage than the Greatsword. And yeah, I don't know. I really like the idea of a nice Greatsword, and I think Hagen is our best possible candidate for it right now. So I'd like to work towards that, maybe. And we do need to work towards better armor. I think we're going to start saving... We've got good armor on people now, like for what our fatigue can hold. Looks like we have 4 male hauberks here. I have a basic male shirt and a male shirt here. Can you actually... You have the fatigue for better. If I had a better shirt, I could give you better. It's 115. This is only 100. Yeah. And this is worn mail in the back. Yeah, worn mail shirt, the direwolf hide armor, worn mail shirt. No, that's a patched mail shirt, and this is a patched mail shirt. Oh, this is patched as well. I only have 1 worn in the back, which is 110. Patched is 90. 110 with 10 fatigue. These direwolf armors are better than the patched. But I'm not going to get more direwolf armor unless I kill more bandits, and I would really rather have the direwolf mail armor because it is better. Okay, so I think what all this means is I do want to start working you towards a better sword. We also want to work people toward, or a better weapon. We also want to work people towards two-handed weapons and heavier armor. So I can get you towards heavier armor. You are actually not too far away from heavier armor. You are a little far away unless we give you a Great Axe. You can definitely take heavier armor. Torleaf the Beast can take heavier armor, but if he's going to take a shield, he's going to need another shield. And we can, depending on what his melee skill turns out like, we might be able to do other things with him. I'm skeptical about giving him a two-hander, though, because of his very poor range defense. Edmund here, wow, look at your range defense though, Edmund. 9 and 9, that's pretty decent. 56. You might be okay with a Warbrand if I can get you more melee skill, but for now we're going to keep you in this sword. Do you have, no, Shield Expert, right, I was looking at you earlier, Shield Expert, not happening. And Hugo the Giant, also Shield Expert. If we're going to use a shield, Shield Expert is so important, but I've only got it on these 2. And you don't actually have a mastery, Hugo. Well, I'd like to get you out of this spear. Even if you're on the flank, I'd like to get you out of this spear. So we might work you towards a sword or something like that, and then you could use a one-handed sword, like an arming sword or a noble sword. Or a falchion, potentially. I don't know. We can see. Cleaver mastery. Yeah, bleeding damage inflicted by cleavers doubled to 10 per turn. Holy shit. That's pretty devastating if you manage to make it through the armor. I would like some hammer users with a war hammer. Yeah, I just don't know what our weapon situation is going to look like yet. I'm reevaluating and I'm not sure. I'm not happy with it, but we're going to work something out. So it's taken a while. We are doing this patrol to Tabanmus. Get paid for every head you collect on the road. We're at 9 of 30 so far, and we are 1/3 of the way there, basically. So let's continue along the road. Oh, before we continue along the road. Good. Good. No damage. 43 tools. I need 16. 17 food. We need food. Before we continue, let's sneeze, apparently. Twice. Excuse me. And let's buy some food. What do we got? We have grains and some mushrooms. They have ground grains and fish, which is very expensive. Cured venison, which is expensive. Mushrooms. Roots and berries, which are expensive. So grains are basically the only thing we got going on. The peeps aren't going to be too happy if they have to eat grains all day, every day. And you've seen me get rid of orc meat, the meat that you get from orcs in the past. Problem is, if you eat that meat, you might, by event, get your people turned into fatties. By fatties, I mean, I don't mean, you know, any negative thing towards people who are fat. Just trying to, you know, play fun at my dudes here in the game. Being overweight, you know, a lot of people are. A lot of people are. And apparently the companion, well, not companions, apparently your brothers in your mercenary company here really like that orc meat and really like to get big off of it, we'll just say. Especially if they're gluttonous. The chances are just like, wow. Actually, I have some gluttonous brothers, don't I? I'm pretty sure I had somebody who was gluttonous. You're a brute. That's nice. That's actually really good if you hit the head. You'd be good with a flail as a brute. Or, you know, a two-handed weapon. That's brave. Superstitious. Morale checks. Okay, yeah, glutton right here. You are gluttonous and you're also pessimist. So Jest is a gluttonous pessimist. Okay, nearsighted. That's fine. Iron lungs. Hagen has iron lungs. Oh, yes. Hagen's our new hire and he's got iron lungs. Oh, I love you, Hagen. You're fantastic. You're the dastard? Yeah, you're the dastard. I thought one of your companions usually starts as a dastard. Faint-hearted. You are the optimist. No, you're Spartan and strong, which is actually also really good. Max fatigue bonus as opposed to... Iron lungs is a more fatigue reduced every turn. You're irrational, but brave. Okay, cool. It's been a while since we checked our traits on people, so... Okay, brigand hunters, what are they? Some marksmen, a brigand raider, and a few war dogs. So it's almost all marksmen is what you're saying. Well, we could take that. It's gonna be really irritating. We're gonna have to charge in on them. They're going for the forest, aren't they? Yeah, I don't want to fight brigands in the forest. Will they come out of the forest? I would love to attack these guys. We can charge in on them and just, you know, beat the shit out of them, but not in the forest. We probably shouldn't go in the forest in case we get ambushed by somebody. Okay. I don't mind fighting on the mountains, but fighting on the mountains has the downside of them getting high ground and you not. It's almost as bad as fighting in the forest. Okay. Okay, we got him. Looks like we're on some foothills. A brigand raider, a few war dogs, and some marksmen. They're not going to have anybody to really long-term stop us from getting to their archers. That's the reason why I like this. As long as we don't lose people immediately at the outset, we should be okay. Yeah, they're doing okay. They're taking a bunch of aim shots. They are hitting us, but they're not killing us, which is fantastic. I want the front row here. Yeah, no. Pass our archers for now. Pass our back row. What I want is the front row. And we need to move in to start getting into position on these guys. And we're just going to bum rush is what we're going to do. And you're going to move to a place where you're being blocked. You got a rock and a dude there. That should be adequate to block for you. There is a raider here that we are going to have to engage. Edmund, can you handle a raider? I mean, you don't have the best aim in the world. He doesn't have a helm, but... Yeah, let's have you go in. We'll have the spear come around. Yeah, right, you can come in here too. All we need to do is engage these guys to keep them busy for a little bit. The war dogs we should be able to get through pretty quickly. So let's just move up into here. This bush we can't go into. It blocks movement and line of sight, so they should have trouble shooting us through it as well. And we're blocked anyway. Well, we're not blocked from them, but we're going to get people in here, so don't worry. Do we want you up there? No, we have to put you up here. If we put you down here, you're going to lose ground. And then you're going to come all the way in, and maybe I should have stayed one tile out, because if he goes here, he could block. But then the war dogs can't block everybody. Next turn, we need to be on some of these marksmen, basically, is what I'm getting at. Our archers are not going to go snipey snipes on these guys either. Oh, they are going to get a few shots before we act again, though. I, should have factored that in. But I kind of assumed that all the archers who would have shots would actually run away. Yeah, so we need to move in. They have to move up in order to shoot our archers unblocked. If we stay here, we cannot shoot them. They can't shoot us. The crossbows definitely can't shoot us. These guys can shoot us. They can aimed shot us, though. But the question is, are they going to fall back because I'm approaching them? If they fall back because I'm approaching them, it would be better for us to actually just open up from here. What are the chances? I think they're going to fall back. I think they're going to fall back. So we're going to start taking some shots. And you can take shots on him. Yeah. That's nice. 2 hits is a good start. And let's charge you on in over here, somewhere where you can support with this. The dogs don't come at me. That means I can get to them. And yes, they are going to fall back, which means they're out of range of my archers. The crossbow was never in range of the archers. It's these two that I'm worried about. And this guy can take an aim shot. No. Although he did take high ground, but it's too far away. Goes in the bush. Yeah, they're backing off. That's fine. So we're going to continue to take our shots here. Kill anybody who we have initiative on. He shield walls and he runs away. Oh, yeah. That's going to use too much fatigue, so you can pass, and now we're going to start moving in. You're going to move in to lock these 2 guys down, both of them. You can afford to do it. You'll move into support. Archer, you have shots on him. Let's take them. I would have rather not have to move a person up to that. Edmund. Blocks movement and line of sight. Let's move up to here. And your action is done. You've got him locked into combat. You are going to blocks movement and line of sight, of course. You're going to move up to support, which means you're going to have to support from here, which is dangerous. Well, we've got you occupied. No, we don't have you occupied. You're behind a... But he's being blocked by line of sight. These block line of sight, so they can't actually see you. Where do you need to be is the question. You can engage him and actually hit him this turn. You can move into here then. Well, no, this is a zone of control, so if you did that, you'd have to move up here. Then you can move over him into there, which is fine. We can engage both of them, which means you can move to here to engage the dog, and then they can start going around the top. Okay, we'll do that. And you're going to take a swing at the dog. Alright, it's a start. Can you do anything? Yeah, if I go here, I can actually swing at the dog. I run the risk of marksman hitting us, but killing the dog is good. So how far can you get? Not far enough. I can put you here, though, and that double engages him, and you can't quite make it, but you're going to start moving in, put pressure on him. He's at least going to run away. This guy I'm a little afraid of. He backs up, doesn't really do much. I'm going to have you go where? You'll go to here. I guess if you went to here, you could have swung at him. Shit. Oh, well. Lessons learned. Right. Okay, so you are vulnerable. I think there's so much pressure on these guys, though, that they're going to have to back out. So I'm not that concerned about them. You should probably move into a position so you can assist with this raider next turn. Works for me. And then you don't have anything, and you don't have anything. Now we get to see what they're going to do. Okay, shoot. Point blank, that's fine. Crossbow, point blank, switch out to your knife. I was worried about what you were going to do with your free action with the crossbow. Sorry, it's not a free action. Your action was... Oh, shit, you weren't actually checking him. Crap. Okay, my bad. I thought you were. We can take aim shot on him for 68. You know, killing him now would be great. Okay, that was not a kill. But killing him without having to worry about that would be fantastic. Do we go for the shield break? I think we go for... 30% is not great. Why? Armed with shield, shield wall. I mean, our melee skill is not the worst in the world, but that's still not great. We're going to hold our turn. We're going to break his shield with Torleaf the Beast. And go from there. Yeah, you know what? Just take your hits on him. I was kind of hoping we would kill him so that I can have you chase here. I was also considering axing him a question and then chasing him with the spear, but that was another option. When does he act? Are we going to act before him? Well, we're going to still pass our turn here. You're going to have to axe him a question, and now we can't get this guy right now, but we are blocking, so that's fine. You have a shot on this guy. I would love to not have to use an attack on him, so let's kill him. Nice. That means you can move right on up and engage. Well, that would engage him. You can't get to this tile, that's the problem. So this would engage him. But then these guys would be free. You can move in and engage, though, too. So let's do this. Done. He's going to take a swing with his knife. Knives are dangerous, though, man. Knives are dangerous. You can come through. You can't make it past his zone of control. You can technically make it into this size zone of control, but you can't do anything. I think you're probably better off just jumping over here and taking a shot on this guy. You can go around his shield, so yeah, we're going to do that. To no avail. Moving to here, we can't act. We can move to here. We can't spear over top of this thing, though, so what's the point? We can move up to here and assist if we fail to make this work this turn. So let's bust his shield. Very good. You need to move down. Shit, this brush is blocking us, isn't it? Yeah, we could have done it too if this brush wasn't here. Well, we're gonna... Oh, we made it. Cool. We just sort of skirted over the brush. I thought we would get locked down in this tile. So we're occupying all three of these guys. Can you get to here? Here. No. Okay, just run as far as you can then. Now that his shield is gone, we have a 67%. That's significantly better. And our sword here should have like 68. Ooh, if we had better melee skill, that would be way better. You've already acted. You can take a single move up to here. These guys are all engaged. He is going to swing at us with an axe. Oh, dagger. That could puncture our armor. I was worried about him, but he shot a kite shield, so that's okay. Havard. See, this is why having adrenaline isn't always great, necessarily, on your polearm users. Because the only thing that builds up fatigue on your polearm users is adrenaline. So right now, they have some good high initiative people who don't have much fatigue, but if they had any fatigue at all, I would still be acting first. And I'm acting pretty damn close to first in this turn order anyway. Okay, you guys did a good job. Let's advance you. I mean, I might still want to make use of you. Can you get in on him? No, you can't. Let's just get as close as we can. I don't think we're catching him. I don't have any war dogs, so I'm not going to be able to close that. In which case, let's move you somewhere where you can assist with 2 targets in a future turn. You need to bring this guy down now, please. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, if you get daggered because you're a stupid idiot, you know, it's not my fault. I'm just saying. Let's close the archers in. We've got some line of sight blockers here. There we go. Leave it to Ulf, the sergeant, to take these guys out. This guy is not in range of this polearm, so let's go after him. He is, you know, bareheaded, so we can crush his skull. I'm actually surprised that crushing his skull there didn't kill him with the spear hits. That would usually take care of that. You can get in there on him, so let's do it. You can't do anything else, but you can sort of engage him to lock him in. Let's finish this guy. Yeah, good job, Havard. I love you, Havard. You're doing great for us. You've already acted, so you only have minimal movements now. You two, and you can advance one tile just for the hell of it. And you're just gonna hold. He's not in full retreat. He actually does try and swing at us. He starts to swing at us too. That's to be expected, I suppose. Yeah, you know what? The shot on him, 21%, the bush blocks it, so we should just take those. We'll take a 32 though. Nice. And this guy's in full retreat now. Can we actually get into range of him? Not really, kind of, not really. Yeah, kind of, not really. Whatever, he's in full retreat. Let's just move right next to him then. And you're probably going to finish it anyway. Yep, takes his head off. I love those nice, clean, sweep the head off kills. We got his hatchet and his hunter's bow, actually. Very nice. Short bow. I should probably be checking the corpses to see what we got another hunter's bow, too. Cool. Coolio, yo. Let's move up here and give him the spear. Unfortunately, no. Game doesn't want me to give him the spear, I guess. Let's have other people close in here. We never know if we're going to kill him this turn, so let's just start closing. He might try and retreat, but not die, you know? That can happen. Oh, he's okay, yeah, no. He didn't even get a chance to retreat. We just killed him straight up. No promotions for that, but some good loot. We got 3 hunting bows, a short sword, a dagger, hatchet, a couple short bows, 95 credits, a few shitty foods, some quivers, very few tools. Let's remember to take it, because, you know, I have a history of apparently not taking the loot. By history, I mean it happened one time. And that's, what, 9 more heads was that? Yeah, okay. See, war dog heads don't count. So, yeah, that's a thing. Where did I need to go? Taubenmoos. Let's go to Taubenmoos. And turn this, well, not turn this in, get the next leg of this going. And additionally, buy ourselves some food and maybe tools, depending on what the costs of things here are. Yeah, no, ambush trade routes and rotting greenskins. I'm almost definitely not buying tools. Oh, hell no, we're not buying tools. I'm honestly not going to buy food here either. Good selling price, though. Well, if we've got a selling price like that, we'll sell the hatchet, the knives, short sword. Should probably sell the military picks. We can sell all the hunting bows, the short bows, and the quivers. We're gonna keep this shield. I don't want this dagger right now. Basically, we sold everything we just got. We're up to 1,400 cash bucks. That's not great, and we're actually not at that many heads yet either. We're halfway there, and we finished the first leg of the journey. And it's nighttime, and we're heading back now, which really sucks as well, because we're not going to see people at night, and we're using food to do this. It's just a pain in the ass is what it is. I mean, I guess what we could do is go to Donnerfest to get ourselves some more food. Hold on, do they have any good fields there? They have an ore smelter and a blast furnace and a stone watchtower, and they're a keep. So no, they don't have any food fields that produce food there, which means we're probably not going to get much of a deal. What could happen, maybe we can find a camp and kill the camp. That would work. I could go off the... We just had a militia company through. There's probably not going to be bandits right there. Let's go off-road a little bit. Hagen no longer suffers from injured shoulder. Nice. Hagen is just spontaneously healing as well. I like to see it. Those iron lungs of yours and the spontaneous healing is doing well for us. I don't want to call you a favorite because we know what happens to people that I call favorites, but I mean, you're doing good. You are doing good, sir. Let's go to speed 2 because we do want to fight people. We just want to have a little bit of control over the people we fight. There's a battle site. Probably my battle. Oh, what's this? This looks interesting. It looks like direwolf footprints. Are these direwolves? What are these? I have 16 food, so I have to find it soon. God damn, how far ahead are they? So there's a camp here. What the hell is this thing? If I get to 10 food, I just have to turn back, basically, right? It's goblins. Some goblin ambushers and many skirmishers. There's 11 goblins. We could probably take that. The problem is, I have no food. Okay, we're gonna have to just go to Taubenmus. I think I can make it there with the food that we've got. But, it's gonna be tight. We actually might run out. I chased them way too far. And I'm gonna have to buy food in the super expensive food town. Shit, no, it's nighttime. We're not gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it. I've got some gluttonous people. Are they gonna desert? Wish I had a butcher and some war dogs, because we could butcher our dogs for food right now. So we made it to the town. There are direwolves here. Okay, let's fight some direwolves in the woods. We'll help them. We'll help their people here. We're not gonna get any food for fighting direwolves, but, you know, maybe something good will happen. Basically, it's distracting us from having to run out of food. We get a little bit more time before we run out of food as a result of fighting these direwolves. So, oh, blocked line of sight. That's a shit, isn't it? Yeah, lots of things that block our line of sight here. Because we are in a forest, it appears. Lovely. Well, no, tundra. Okay, never mind. Not forest. We do need to advance people up. We do need to be careful. Like, they're fighting... I have 12, which means there are 7 people, but I'm pretty sure they're all peasants. Or is this a militia company? I didn't even check to see what it was that we're moving in to assist. But direwolves can be a pain in the ass. And I think you're all aware of that at this point. They can be really easy, too. Okay. Wow, they just murdered a whole bunch of allies. Yeah, they just killed a lot of our people. Yeah, these are peasants. Okay, so let's move our guys up and start forming a line against these direwolves, because we're going to have to fight them. Should be okay, though. I should be able to handle them, no problem. There's 6 left. 6 direwolves aren't that much. It's just a matter of engaging them. This whole nighttime thing is a bit of a piece of shit, though. Do you have rotation? You don't. You're totally, if you're brand new, of course you don't. But I think Jest does. In fact, I know Jest does, so that's fine. We'll start moving you this way. I'd really rather have, you know, a long axe there than you, but this rock, unfortunately, makes my decision for me, right? Can you shoot him? You can't. This is as far up as you can move and still shoot. Can you shoot him from here? No, you can't. So we're going to creep up one more, because we basically just have to. Yeah, it would be better to have our long axes in that position, wouldn't it? Well, we'll have a long axe come here and support Wolfgang the Colossus, and we'll have one come here to support Edmund. You know, we're just going to move up ahead again right away. Well, no, we're not. Sorry. That's going to happen next turn. This is the end of our turn. Come on, wolves! There are 2 peasants left. There we go. This is actually kind of cool because, you know, they're coming at us one at a time. They are actually hitting our morale a little bit on Ulfert here, but Ulfert is he like the dastard or whatever? He might be. We are not close enough to do this without getting hit, so archers will pass their turn for a little bit. I really need you to be there, so we're gonna just, you know, set that up. Ulfert, you have rotation, but you also have a spear, and you're right in the thick of things, and you've got good armor. So why don't we just take a 62, and then another 62, and then Edmund can move up and take a 69, hehe, 69, and stay there. Jest, do I want to go after this guy? Yeah, you've got really good armor, so let's move you up. If they come towards you, you're fine. We'll take one swing at him. You're going to move into here and take your swing at this guy. Almost kill him. I mean, I could establish my surrounds first and, you know, do a good job and play the game the way, you know, it's supposed to kind of meant to be played. But why would I do something like that when I can just move Torleaf all the way into the front? He's a wild man. He's wild. He's going to do wild things. That's going to be a kill, so let's just take the kill. Take a gun out of play, right? That's the important thing. Hugo. Hugo. The giant. Yeah, okay. Let's go for a spear attack. Doesn't quite kill. That's fine. Hagen, let's move you up so you're on the line. Also, Wolfgang, move up to support. Now we can shoot. So let's shoot and miss, because that's what we do. And move up and shoot and also miss, because again, oh, that's where I wanted to have my long axe, though. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, let's move over to here then. We're not perfectly protected here. We could be flanked, but you're pretty tough. You can handle it, right? Actually, oh no, you can't jump over. You've already acted this turn. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, Hagen still has actions, and so does Wolfgang, but they don't have any targets, so... Hey, direwolves! Fresh from killing the Pisons, I see. Yeah, we can jump in and then attack. That's no problem. So, you can shoot. Yes, you can shoot again. Yes, good job, sir. You are going to go for the kill. No. Okay. You got the hit, though, so the hit is good. Yeah. We might miss and hit the other one. We did, in fact, miss and hit the other one. You can move up. And moving up here allows you to take a swing at... Oh, I was hoping we'd get the kill. We get no kill. These are the last 3 targets, though, so... We're going to sacrifice all of our surrounds and play like a stupid idiot on their first day playing this game by just moving all of our people in like, you know, a mess. And watch us lose people as a result. Ah, it's okay. We seem to be doing okay for ourselves. All these peasants here, it would be nice if they dropped equipment. I mean, they're peasants. They're not going to have equipment, right? Yeah, of course. You're not going to make it before this is going to matter, so you just come this way. Who knows, maybe you can get a flank on in a future turn. And that's everybody's actions, yes? Yes, that's everybody's actions. Direwolves! What you gonna do? Yeah, you're not making it through that armor. I'm sorry. Even the guy without a shield, you're not making it straight through his armor. You might be able to damage it a bit, but you're not getting through it. Okay, so I can't hit either of you without risking hitting us, so we're not going to attempt it. You're just going to go for a lot of damage on this guy. And you're going to miss, because, you know, that's what you do, apparently. You can move up and not act. You can move up and act. So let's spear him in the face. Or, you know, not. Once again, we're going to hold your turn for the time being. This is where we want to see stuff. Oh, the kill would be nice. We are not playing this very well, by the way, guys. You should build your surrounds first before you take your attacks. We're just trying to make this battle go a little quick. A little fast pace. Look at all this surround. This guy's just, you know, cowering in fear. This other guy is not quite cowering in fear yet, but he's getting close to it. And you actually still have a swing, don't you? Or have you already used your swing? Maybe you've already used it. Maybe I'm just crazy. Let's get you out of the way either way, because we can move archers into this position. Not shoot, but we can move them into that position. You don't have a swing. No, we already used your attack. Oh, you didn't attack, you moved to get there, right. That's it. So we could take a shot and risk hitting our own person. We only have 17% to hit. We can't go there. If we move here, we still risk hitting... No, if we move here... Well, yeah, we risk hitting our own person. We also risk hitting the other wolf, which would be good, but alas, it is not meant to be. They have big penalties due to their... like, he has -10, I think, penalties due to his morale. So he should be relatively... Okay, they're both in full retreat. We've got them. No need for you to act. We're just going to take them out. Kill. Thank you. And let's try and flail this guy in the face, even without a full surround. Excellent. Direwolves, dead. The peasants also died. Were the peasants carrying food? No. We did get some direwolf pelts. Problem is, we are going to have a bit of a food crisis. We only have 3 food, and we're about to run out. I really need Dawn. Yeah, I need Dawn right now. Dawn. 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 Dawn! I don't think we had a food tick. Okay, let's... Oh, we still have 0 ground grains. I don't think we had a food tick, guys. I think we made it. I think we made it. Good prices here, right? Yeah, okay. I don't have a tailor. We're not going to get a tailor. Let's sell this. I really didn't want to... Oh, we got heads for that, too. Nice. Yeah, direwolves are heads. So that was good. That was actually really good for us. We're going to start heading up towards Horn. We'll stop at Liedersburg. We might get ourselves some food there as well. We bought a lot of food on this so far. Unfortunately, we're not going to get paid for the return cost because we upped the crowns per head, but the crowns per head is 80. That's really good. So we do want 30 kills if we can get 30. There were some goblins we can go after, but I would rather not go all the way hell and gone out there to deal with goblins. God, the food here is obscene as well. I don't want to go back though yet. Alright, let's get some berries. We're spending a lot on food to make this happen. We are going to start heading this way. We're going to see if we can find anything out here, maybe in this field. I've got enough food to manage it. It's afternoon. We want to try and find this stuff before the end of the day. 2 more tools, so we're fine for tools. 7 direwolves. Yes, that's our target. We don't want to fight them in the forest, but 7 direwolves will bring us to 29. That's exactly, basically, close to what we want to be. We're going to wait till they get out of the forest, and I will fight 7 direwolves. We can handle that pretty easily. Direwolves aren't too much of a challenge for us now. We can, you know, get seriously in trouble fighting direwolves if we're not careful. Fighting them during the day would be nice since, you know, I have archers and direwolves don't, but I'm okay fighting them at night. Many direwolves handle them! I wish I had a flamethrower. A flamethrower would be fantastic. Yeah, this is great. This is great. We're gonna morale hit these guys who just moved right up to our line immediately and can't act, like they can't do anything here. Yeah, we're just gonna rip their morale to pieces. If we had quick hands, I would change out, but these are direwolves, so I can potentially hit them. That was amaze balls. Holy crap. Yeah, there you go. You'll spear wall, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They... 7, sorry. Psh, counting. Counting is good. If they move into here, you know, maybe you can knock them out. Yeah, just go for your swings. And miss your swings, because apparently you suck. Let's sorry, not melee. Let's, morale hit them as quickly as possible. And you know what? I think you can spear wall too, depending on where he goes, it might be useful. And Hagen, I mean, this turn, you can spear wall too. I mean, we're not going to move in on them. You can still take a... No, you already swung, sorry. That's it. That's the turn. That's everybody who's going to act. We're going to let them move in. These guys will get an attack or 2. They'll get 2 attacks. These guys will get 3. And he's going to get 1 because he had to move twice. He's going to move in. Our spear is broken. And he's going to move in and get repelled 1, so he's going to get 2 attacks. This is great. This is actually perfect. As long as these guys don't bite my skull or anything. Nope, we're fine. Everybody is good. 37's pretty much all around. Yeah, so let's just shoot directly in front of us. Don't accomplish anything. Swing the only guy you can. I guess we are going to get a slightly better surround on him, so that might not have been the best move, but whatever. Go for the kill. Nice. We're going to morale hit these guys, and everything is going to be hunky-dory, is what it's going to be. Good hit. Yeah, so you're going to move in and get a little bit better surround. Give him the spear and apparently miss, because that's what you do. We're just going to work from the outside and work our way in. In this case, over here, we're going to work on the guys who are damaged. Actually, no, we're going to work on you, because you're already fleeing. And now we're going to work on you. Okay, they're both fleeing. This is good. You've only got these 2. Alright, go for the guy who's less HP, I guess. Also, we want to work from the outside, right? You've only got the 1 target. Let's hit him a couple times. Oh, we didn't hit his morale at all. You've only got 1 target. If we manage to kill, fine, but let's go for the guys who aren't breaking. Yeah, you're not breaking. Okay, you are now. And you're dead. And we can't hit him. Whoopsie daisy. Stay where... Oh, you're out of action anyway, so you're gonna stay where you are. That's our turn. They have 2 people who aren't in full retreat. They are going to attack us a little bit. They're not going to hurt us that bad, though. Direwolves don't penetrate armor very much, as you've probably noticed. 49 is really good. That's a kill. Snipey snipe. 66 and a 68. Hitting this guy is more likely to morale this. Oh, we beheaded him, too. Goodbye, direwolf head. Just hold your turn for a bit. Flank him. He is in full retreat, so it doesn't really matter, but whatever. Raise our morale. I have a person who is starting to rout down here, starting to waver, Wolfgang the Colossus, so, you know, why not? Is it gonna matter? No. Because we're basically done with these guys. You don't have an attack if you move in, but it does add to the surround, so let's do it. You don't have an attack if you move in, but it would add to the surround. Can you get there? No, he can get in there, though, and attack him, so you're not gonna move. You're not gonna move. You're going to hold your turn because he's going to move in and take a swing at him. Torleaf! Good hit. You can move up 1, and you're in range to swing next turn, but you're not swinging right now because you've already done your shit. And you're all done, and you're the last one. Can you kill him? No, the enemy treats. Run him down. That's fine. We're going to take him out with the Harvard here. Excellent. Ulf the Sergeant promoted, Ewald the Dog promoted, also Torleif, Hagen, and Edmund all promoted. Fantastic. Let's pick this up. And we're at 29 out of 30, so I'm willing to go back with 29 out of 30, right? We got all those pelts? Yes, we did. We're at 46 minutes, though, guys. So let's call it quits here. We're a little far away from Horn. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Next time, we're going to return to Horn. We're going to turn in this quest that we've been doing for 2 whole videos now. And we are going to get paid. And then we are going to decide what to do after that. We're also going to do our promotions. I'm not going to do them now. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.